Hello, bro. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday, and we're going to be doing another weekly review today. So, this week was a great week, and I know you may be confused by that statement as you're looking at these numbers and this color, and you say you were right on this week. How come? This was a great week. It was a great week because I followed my rules, and following my rules is what makes me profitable. And it's important to not dwell on weeks like this because once you start to do that, then you start to reaffirm to yourself that, seeing green weeks where there's actual monetary value provided is that much further away from reality. You know, the way that you perceive your days or the way that you perceive your end of week results is the way that you're gonna react and the way that you're gonna function further on in the future weeks. You are what your thoughts are. So for me, I understand that this week was very good, and I will do the same thing that I did this week and all the rest of the weeks, and it will provide as it has provided before. So before we get into the weekly review, I'm gonna go on the uh, economic calendar this week. So here we are. So as you can see, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No news, so I have to be a bit cautious on these days. And Friday is pre-CPI, so that's no trading for me. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were cautious, and Friday we had CPI, so that means Thursday we can't trade. Let's go back on the calendar. And, I really need to get this done as quick as possible, so I won't have time to go throughout each day. But I will go throughout Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so here is the first trade that I took on. See, this is on 22. Okay, so you can see we took pre-market sell side, and then after taking pre-market sell side, we formed this model 2 here, and then once we swept this low here and we reclaimed this gap, I entered long, and I got stopped almost immediately. And the notes that I have here is model 2, it was a bit lower quality, since we are decently extended onto the upside. And it was still my Model 2, so I took it. I continue to do that. But one thing that I want to look out for in the future is how extended we are above the pre-market sell-side liquidity. See, if the Model 2 had happened down here, I would have been way higher quality, and I would have been, way more rested taking that loss over this one. And after we had this loss on the same day, a couple of minutes after, you can see here was the first trade, and then we ran all the way down, and we formed my Model 1 sweep, which is secondary manipulation. And from there, we see that we inverse this, and I longed, more premium than I would have liked to because the inverse on this gap happened in an odd fashion. But yeah, we took it all the way into the high of a wick. You can see we have 0.255 and 0.75 and 1. You can see we hit the consequent encroachment after we had the accumulation, and then from there we entered the 1050 macro, and then we started to expand higher until we fell lower and we got stopped out. Imperfect model 1, I love this loss. Looking forward to more losses like this. As you can see, we just kept falling over in respect of the city. But our model 1, that happening, reassures me that we will be able to inverse this and head higher. It didn't happen here. That's just because the model is not 100% win rate. Now, we didn't take a trade Friday, so I'm just going to review really quickly here, and that will be the end of the video. So we had CPI on the morning. As you can see, it brought us to all-time high. And then we had midnight open, 8:30 open, be way lower. And we had lots of buy side generated throughout the whole week. And actually, I didn't finish the review for this one, so I'm going to open trading really quickly, take a quick look, and I will fill out my daily review by myself. I just want to really quickly recap Friday um, on on tape. There we are. Yeah, so as you can see, not the most beautiful day. Um, take off this alert. I'll come out to when that opens. It's pretty weird. Here we are. So see if I opened higher, accumulation until the end of the close. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.